Hello everyone, we're back again, Suellen and Debbie. We are going to today tell you about the virtual markers in the Qmatic system. This is going to help us get around the block that we've designated to do straight line stitching in the designated area.
Yeah.
Correct? So why don't we go and start it, shall we?
Sure. The first thing we have to do is turn the laser pointer on. After we turn the laser pointer on, then I'm going to go and touch the pin icon on the computer.
All right.
You don't have to use the laser, but what the laser does is it lets you have some pinpoint accuracy. And so I am going to then move this, and if I press this button, then this lets me use the handles to just shift this a little bit. This will let me shift a tiny amount, a medium amount, or a lot. So I'm going up, and I need to go up a bit. So there I'm going.
And it's called the Easy Glide. That's what that's called.
And so now I'm here, so I'm going to set a marker. And then I'm going to turn that off so that I can move this more easily. If I don't turn that off, it does not want to move. So now I'm going to turn that back on, and I'm going to go up a little bit. The nice thing about this is if you're if you put a channel lock on, or you're using the gears on your machine, it will take you on a very straight line. But what happens if the line on your quilt
is not as
straight and does not go exactly perpendicular to the frame? Well, this is what you can do then to make sure it stays right on the
line of your block, right?
Yep. And so as I'm going along, I will take multiple, if I'm doing a large, wide area, I'll take multiple pins, and so that if there's some deviation from a very straight line, or if I have irregular shaped blocks, that
my machine is going to follow my line on my quilt.
The machine goes exactly from pin to pin. So I set that one. Now I'll turn this off again. I'm going to go forward
to our third point.
I'm going to turn this back on. This time I need to go back a little bit. And that's too much, so I'm going to the micro one. And now it's just right. I'll set it. Turn this off.
Move to our fourth marker.
And I'm going to turn it on. And now I'm kind of far off, so I'm going to use this one. And now I'll go over this way, and it moves in larger increments. Now it's a smaller increment to get on the line. And there we go. I'm going to set that. At this point, then I go back over to the computer screen. And I'm going to press the button that says Mark Connectors.
So connect the markers, yes.
Connect the markers. So now I can go and I can connect these in any order that I want to. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can reuse this point. If I wanted to reuse another point and then go over here, I could do that, and then back over here.
And then up on the upper right, yes. And then we have a cross,
and then we have an X right in
middle.
there. And so you can as long as you do them in the order that you want them stitched out, you can reuse the markers and do any design you would like.
So it forms a line where the machine will stitch out.
It links any of your marks. So I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Check the red button.
Green button.
Green button. And now I'm going to touch the lines.
So we select, so it goes from blue to red on the screen.
And now we'll press
play.
I'm going to go to the start point, and we'll go bring up our thread.
So it goes to exactly where we placed our first marker. And then it's going to follow the entire path that we just created. And isn't this cool?
Yeah. It starts out by making the tiny stitches to secure your thread. We'll trim that.
And again, when we start, it's configured at the medium speed, so we could increase the speed on the machine.
The nice thing is by using the same markers over, you know that your stitches are going to be exactly one right on top of the other. This would even be pretty using a double needle.
Oh, it would be beautiful. And there you have it, stitching with the virtual markers in the Qmatic Bernina system, and also known as stitching in the ditch. Thank you, Suellen. Thank you very much. And we'll be looking forward to making more videos for you all.